Okay, good morning, everyone. This is Ramona coming back at you. Forewarning, I am smoking a cigarette. Might as well get it all out because I'm gonna have to quit soon. And the other thing is that I lost my tripod. Well, not the bottom portion, but the top that clamps on. Because I went on a cleaning frenzy in the living room, and I think I just swept it up and threw it in the trash. I've done that with checks. I've done that with like so many things. I've gotten better over the years, but yeah, I was like, I probably threw it out because I seen it in the dustpan. It had fallen on the floor, and I'm like, okay. But anyways, okay, so I didn't really know exactly how to start this video, but this video is going to be all about just appreciating people, just appreciating them. Okay, so how can we start this off? I've been thinking there are so many lonely people in this world. I mean, real lonely people. And I know that people have their own story to tell, but there are some people, they can't get out of the house because of medical issues or what have you. But I'm talking about the standard person who doesn't have any issues or anything like that. They just choose to stay alone, and they choose to stay alone because they've had it up to here with people. Have it up to here, and they don't have a trusting heart anymore. And if I'm looking around, I'm sorry, and that's how I do when I think. But it's really sad, And I myself, I used to be that way for a really long time. During my relationship, I was in an abusive relationship, and before that, I used to be like a social butterfly. Oh my God, I used to love going out and just meeting new people, hanging with my old crew, and just really out there, and but like being in an abusive relationship, you just tend to stop being so trusting of people, and I kind of just stayed to myself, and even when I'll be nice to people out there. People are kind of standoffish because they don't know you, especially people in my community. They don't know you, they don't know where you come from, and also I think like if you have a chip on your shoulder, you might have that energy about you, like how they say. Like you have, oh my God, I can't remember the word, your aura, and people just have a feeling about you, where they know you're not open, but they don't know how to label it. Like, they'll look at you and they're just like, I don't know, something about her or something about him that just not very welcoming. And so they'll tend to stay away from you, And I remember, I remember last year when I gained shitloads of weight. I gained like over 100 pounds. I was going through a lot, and I was going through a lot of healing and a lot of fighting, just a lot of fighting. And yeah, I did have a chip over my shoulder. Not fighting in a sense of out in the street brawling. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, just trying to fight for my feeling of becoming intact about who I am as a person. I wanted respect, getting all the small details of, of what I had every right, what every human has a right to own, which is respect, and safety, feeling safe, and feeling having esteem about yourself. And so I was fighting against that, just fighting to get it back, because I knew that, what, I am an amazing person. You don't have to live this way, Ramona. You don't have to live this way. You don't have to be alone, because that's not in your nature. And I'm telling you guys this stuff so maybe somebody out there is going through the same thing, where they've just had it up to here with people in general. And it is true that, it is true that this day and age, people are very, very different. They are all about themselves mostly, and that is true. But last year, that was kind of out of whack for me. Like, I think I was just going all the way to the right with it, and like I just didn't trust people anymore. I just had it up to here, and how I was looking at my ex at that time. I was looking at everybody like that. Everybody's crazy. Like, oh my God, And it is true. Like, law of attraction. You tend to attract the kind of people into your life where you're at and your way of thinking and feeling, because energy is what moves things, what changes things. Sometimes it's good changes, sometimes it's really bad changes, because it's all about not just what you're thinking, it's your thinking and that energy you're giving out. So yeah, I was getting like a lot of shit people in my path, and yeah, I was angry about that, and I just had enough. I had it up to there, and I just closed myself off. But closing myself off went against my nature, like I said, and something was very desperately wrong. And I knew something was, at that time I didn't know something was wrong, but there was something desperately wrong, because, I wasn't being the person who I want to be. I'm the type of person who just definitely does love to help people. I definitely am a social person. We all are social people. We need people. Some people more so than others. And sometimes that's off kilter, because some people, they absolutely do need people because they are lacking within themselves. You know what I mean? But whatever your story is, that was my story. And I was just home just gaining weight. And in a way it was comforting, And I was feeling, strong within myself, because I was fighting to get those basic things that every person deserves to have, like which I already mentioned, having the respect of others and having the love of others and friendships and what have you. So, okay. It came to the end of the summer. This summer was an amazing summer. It was like another thing that I was forcing myself to do, which is to get back out there, open myself up to people, and just be really friendly with people. And that was really hard. There are a lot of I'm more like into just all different kinds of people, but like I like Spanish people. I just love their flavor. I love how they do, They're just very open and just very like their feelings are like way out there, and they're just all about like expression and stuff like that. But they're very huggy, they'll kiss you on the cheek. That's the traditional way of greeting a friend. And that was really hard for me to to be able to do that. And I think that some people will know me, they're just like, okay, she doesn't like that. There's some things you just have to fill out about yourself. And yeah, that was really hard for me. And definitely a lot of, esteem issues. And I was just trying to force myself, sometimes, I guess what I'm getting at is that it's for the people who are going through the same thing that I did. Sometimes you have to make things uncomfortable for yourself. And I'm all about being happy, finding your happiness. But sometimes your comfort zone, your happy zone is making you stuck. It will stick you there. And you're not going to be able to. And the more time goes by, and the more time goes by, and the more time goes by, you just get stuck in a way of living. And it's very unhealthy, because at some point you're going to want to be out and being social with people. And it's going to get harder because you only know one person, which is yourself. You know what I mean? Or like if you have close family, okay. But you really have to take yourself out of that comfort zone and go out of your home and meet new people, you know. And it is really difficult. You feel awkward because you are awkward, you know. But if you change your mentality and you change your way of thinking, you know, people will tend to open up to you. They will open up and receive you. As long as you look like you're open to receiving, people will give to you. And I don't want anybody to feel. I should have made this video like a long time ago, because I know that we're hitting, you know, winter time. It's still nice out in at least in my area. Like today was like, it's 53 out, early morning. So that's pretty good. We have our days. We have our bipolar weather. This is like a really ultimate good time to, you know, get out there into your community. Take steps like to volunteer. There's a lot of volunteer opportunities in my community, and I don't take everything, but I do a lot. And also like going to meetings, and because we have like a lot of community meetings. I'm lucky to have the community that we're in, because wow, you know, it's very rich in the sense that everybody cares. You know what I mean? A lot of people care about their environment and where they're living, and they want everything to be ace, you know. And so we have like a lot of we have like a quarterly meeting at every month, and you know, you just need to get involved. When people see that you care, people will come up to you, and we have discussions and talks and stuff like that. And on a more personal level, you know, when people see you more into like in the regular places that you go, you guys can figure out where your community is. Like you might have like bingo night. Go to it. You know, these like simple steps, you know what I mean? And say hello to everybody, and just have that, and also go into it knowing that, don't say gimme your friendship, give me your attention, give me this, give me that, because there's no entitlement there. All it is that you can just only open yourself up without any ifs, ands, or buts about it, and people will notice you, and people will start accepting you. Okay, so there are like a few things that I wanted to talk about, you know. So now I'm more out into the community, and people are more open to talking to me. Excuse me. And I'm hearing all these. I say it's bitter. Did I say it's bittersweet? It's bittersweet because, you know, I honestly feel that there's a lot of reasons why we are here on this earth, but we have responsibilities for each other. A village, taking care of each other and each other's children, and you know what I mean? Honestly, I feel that way. It's not all about a singleton. It's not all about you and yours. In order to be like truly happy, you really need to just extend yourself out to others. And I've done that. And like people will come to you and they'll tell you their stories, you know. And the bitter part is that I don't like the stories that's told, you know. But you know, I hear stories about people who, um, I'm like really sensitive right now. I don't know why, but like you hear stories about people, you know, just struggling, people moving out of the community, and people who can't even scrape up money just to buy a gallon of milk for their children. And but there's other stories as well, you know, like people are like losing family members, and now that they're single people and they're raising a children, they've never done that before. And there's just so many different stories that I'm hearing that are out in the community. And then I had to turn around and ask myself, like, Ramona, well, what are you doing to help out? Um, you talk a game, but like, what do you really, you know what I mean? Failing and thinking about helping is not cutting it, you know. And I know that a few of them have expressed to me, like, you know what, you're a really great listener, and thank you for being there for me, just, you know, to help me out and stuff like that. And that feels really great. It really does. And I'm glad that I can help, but I feel like I can do more. So, and I don't have a lot of money. Believe me, I don't. So it's not like I have a stack of money where I'm like, boop, 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 you know. But you know, I was sitting here and I was just like thinking hard, like, what can I do? And I was just asking, and just, you know, when you ask for something from the universe, just ask for it. I swear to God, that's another thing. I know this is off subject for just, you know, for like a minute. I swear to God, it never fails. It never fails. Never fails. If you speak with heart, say it out loud, exactly what it is that you want. I don't care how much time goes by, but it'll always come back to you. Always come back to you. Whatever you ask for, it'll come back. It'll come to you. So that's why, you know, that whether that's positive or negative, it'll always come back to you. So that's why I always try to speak positive, and for the most, I'm not perfect, but you know, for the most, I just try to put out that loving energy out there and that loving message. You know what I mean? Because it does come back to you, and it does make things change in other people's lives and in your own lives. But okay, so back to the other thing that I was saying. Yeah, so I was just, you know, just what can I do? So I just thought of something, not just now, but I've been thinking about it. So as I told you guys, I'm going to be getting a laptop for Christmas, as a Christmas present for myself. And there's one thing that I've always been really good at, which is couponing. And sometimes I come from the grocery store. I mean, I'm so good at couponing. Because you also have, it's not just about collecting coupons from off the internet and from the newspaper. That's only a small portion of it. But the stores, different stores like Walgreens and Stop and Shop and stuff like that, they have certain sales at certain times and their own thing, like, which people don't even really know about. But they have like, oh my gosh, Aaron's ringing. Okay, you really don't know that they have their own coupons and their own flyers that you can actually double up, and you can end up getting shit for free. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so awesome that I can start like getting sales. Like, I know the one thing that's really hard, what people really need is diapers for their children and formula. Those don't really so much get on sale. At least not the name brands, you know what I mean? But if you hit it right, you can, I don't mind spending like $5 on a big box of diapers, like for a Pampers, like name brand Pampers or Huggies. If you hit a sale right, because like there's times when, I'm just like, it's all about me being lazy and comfort, but there have been like an entire week that will go by, and every single night we'll have delivery for me and my family. We'll order out pizzas, subs, French fries, and da-da-da. Meanwhile, I have like my frozen meat in the freezer, and I'm like, okay, I just spent like $100 this week on just, it makes me so like, why do I do that? But if I'm gonna throw money out the window like that, like, why can't I help other people out? And so, I'm going to start doing my best on couponing, getting free stuff. And it doesn't have to just be diapers and stuff like that, like boxes of rice and just food in general, you know what I mean? I know that like meat is, you don't get coupons on that. You maybe get like some good sale prices, but what do they call it? Perishables? Isn't that the one that's in cans and boxes? But like those kind of things I can do, and why not? And just help out. So I've really been keeping, people in my mind lately, and also having some really strong gratitude for people, because like that's another thing that I was getting. And I'm sorry this video is like chip chopping around long, but yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that I am seriously grateful for people in my community have accepted me, have been opening up to me. I mean, there are times when I'm home because I can't help but to be home. Like my sons don't want to go out, or maybe it's too freezing out, or what have you. And so like, I get that cabin fever, and it feels fucking great to be able to walk out my door and everybody's like, oh my god, hi Ramona, I haven't seen you in so long, like come here, how's your Thanksgiving, and that feels great. You don't know how much of an impact that has on me. It really does, because I have my times when I'm just like, okay, I just don't want to deal. I just want to spend some time with myself and my kids, mostly like myself, like just to think of things through. But when I need people to just, lift my spirits, they are there. And I'm not talking about spilling out my guts to people. That's not what I'm talking about. Just having a normal interaction, just talking about like how great things are going in each other's lives, and just spreading that like, I'm really happy for you, like, those kind of things. You don't know how grateful I am for that, because like I was saying, like there was just a chunk of time where, and the other thing I'm grateful for, and I'm proud of myself, and I want to say thank you to myself, that I gave myself a chance to not have to be alone forever, you know what I mean? To start being trusting, to start putting myself out there, and just reaching out. Like I have like done so many changes in the past few years, man, you just have no idea. And I want to say thank you to myself for giving myself a chance, because we are social creatures. We need to be social, and it's not healthy to be scared and pack yourself away, And yeah, there's some people out there who are just, don't get me wrong, it's not La La Land around here. It's not like sunshine and roses every single time. I've bumped into a few people where they're just like, you know. But, you know, I love people, and I know that the psychology of people, like, I know a lot of people don't think that way, but I do. I love psychology, and it comes real natural for me. So I don't bite people's heads off when if they're having a bad day, or maybe they just don't like me in general. There's going to be people who just don't like you. They don't like you because you're too nice, or they don't like you because of the way you dress, or they don't like you the way that you laugh too loud, or, you know, they'll have a trillion reasons why they don't like you, but they don't like you. And you know what? It's just, I get so much love from everywhere that with those people who come to me with the attitudes, you know, I'm just like, okay, you know, if you don't like me, that's okay. Just, I'll go this way, you know. And I don't give them a hard time, because I'm just thinking, you know what? Shit. There was a time when I had a chip on my shoulder, and it was because I was going through something that was really messed up. And you just don't know what's going on in people's lives, you know. Could be really messed up, and they may be taking it out on you. But really, the best thing you can do is just, like, walk away and don't think twice about them. And that's not a matter of being cruel or mean, you know what I mean? Like, oh, fuck off, I don't know you. You know what I mean? It's not about that. It's just more of, you know, don't get angry. Don't get angry unless they're, like, physically attacking you, or they're like purposefully, you know, setting out to bring you down, in the sense where they're messing with your money, like attacking you at your job, you know, trying to make you lose your job, or something, you know, something that, you know. But if somebody gives you an attitude, and I don't like you, bye. Like, I'm just gonna go this way. Maybe tomorrow you'll have a better attitude, you know, because it's easier to do that when you have a lot of love in your life, you know. And I'm really grateful for all the love that I've gotten from my community. And I know this video is long, now I want to extend it out to you guys. There are a few people, I know that there are people will watch my video, and people have actually come to me, and not just one or two or three, just like a good handful of people have come to me and had said that my videos are really helpful, and to say thank you. Do you know how much that, and I don't get likes, and, you know, nobody likes my videos. Well, now they do, but before, I just felt like I was sitting here just talking to myself, like, but I never gave up. I just throw the messages out there, thinking, somebody was going to catch it. But it didn't really look like anybody was really catching it, you know, because I wouldn't get any comments or likes on my video. But the same videos that I didn't get likes or comments on, you know, people will inbox me or contact me on Facebook or wherever and say, you know what, I just want to say thank you for that video that you made, because it really helped me out. It really did. And I rewatch it and rewatch it and rewatch it. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I'm like, damn, thank you. You know, yeah, it's helping them, but it helps me out too, like, a lot. It feels good. It's in my nature to, like, I want to help people, you know. It's in everybody's nature. Just people, you know, like what we just talked about. People have things going on in their life, and it turns them a little cold, you know. But so I just want to say that I am grateful for people who view my videos. You may be getting something from it, but I'm getting something amazing from it too. And as of late, I've gotten a few people who really enjoy, who actually interact with me, and they leave comments on my videos and stuff like that. And I'm just like, you guys don't know how much that means to me. We're living, like, in a day and age where, I don't want to go this video too long, but we're living in a day and age where it's not all about person to person, face to face interactions. Major part of interaction is I'm looking at the time. The major point of interacting with each other are people online. That on the other side of this screen, there are living human beings that have feelings, and we're just like me. We're all in the same boat. We're all doing this life thing together, and so it goes both ways. That I truly do appreciate my subscribers, and can you watch if you're not subscribed? I don't know if you can watch it. Yeah, you can, right? You'd have to log in, but even the people who are not subscribed, just thank you for viewing my channel. It impacts my life. It makes me. It gives me a purpose to continue on with these videos. So I just wanna. So there's like what's that? Like a multiple purpose video. So what did we talk about? If you are alone this winter, because like I had to set that up. This is not like something that happens overnight. You know what I mean? You really have. It took like all summer long to like really purposefully get out there and interact with everyone around here. And to do it with love, and to remember not to push and push and push. Just let people come to you. All you can do is smile and say hello and how's your day? How is, oh, I heard about your aunts, and sincerely, just interact with people. And and if you don't have that chip on your shoulder, and you work hard to get that chip on your shoulder, because I know that that's not hard. I know that is hard when you have shit in your life, and they've put you in a place where you're just kind of standoffish with everyone. Just got to put yourself out of that comfort zone. You don't deserve to be alone. Honest to God, there's this one woman around here. I love her to bits and pieces. Older woman, and she's got it all up here, and she's all heart. She will. She runs a lot around here. She runs like the library and the computer lab, and she's doing other things. That she's just busy woman. But anybody that oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. It all started with her. So summer was ending, and I was really feeling, sad, because I'm just like, ugh, I'm gonna spend another lonely winter by myself. And I didn't trust anyone. I didn't want to talk to it, because I just felt like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like everybody's just in it for themselves, and everybody's so busy, but I don't ask anybody for help. I purposefully don't ask anybody for help. Why? Because it's hard to be told no, But it was at the end of the summer, and I told her, I asked her, I went into her office and I said, can I talk to you? I just let it out. She was like, girl, don't worry about it. She was really sweetheart. Like, oh my God. God bless people like that, I'm telling you. And because of that half an hour, I don't know, I spoke to her like for half an hour. She changed it was a light switch. It's a light switch on. And I was just like, damn, if one person's like that, then I know that there are like many people like that in my community and people in the world. Just give people a chance. Yeah, there's the assholes in the world, granted, but as many assholes in the world, there are not good people with good hearts and well-intentioned. She helped me out, and I told her, I said, you know what, thank you. I almost said her name. But thank you so much. It was like a light switch for me because of that talk, and things have completely changed around. And I'm really grateful for you for taking that time to help me out, because that was a major help. And because of that, I was just more open. But like I one of the things that I told her is that I was just really fearful, because I don't want to spend another winter alone. She was like, you're not alone, and you're never going to be alone. If you don't have where to go for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you come knocking at my door. I'll be here. Anytime you need to talk, knock on my door, like that kind of thing. And I'm just like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. And so we're here. It's December, and I feel wonderful. So if you're at home and you feel alone and lonely because you've chosen to cut yourself off, and my battery is about to die here. Oh, okay. And you because you're scared, you don't trust anyone, you think this is a shit pot world, just give people a chance, give people a try, and start hang out with people who have a life. That's a good place to start, because people who have a life, that means that they care. They do. They're not sitting at home twiddling their thumbs all day, all night, all day, all night, all day, not all night. Those are the people who are miserable within themselves, and something's very off balance with them. Just go where people who give a shit about themselves, because if they give a shit about themselves, they're going to give a shit about you. You know what I mean? So I'm going to wrap that up. And also the other message is just, try to give back. Because I think that's like the major message there, is to give back to your community, give back to those who've extended themselves, to you. I'm going to do that. I could go on with this message, but because there's other things I've been thinking about, like how they're okay. I'm not going to go through that, because that's going to just make me angry. So let's just not talk about that. So, and then the other thing is I'm thankful for, just be grateful. Yeah, I'm grateful for you guys, and thank you for touching my life. Love everybody. I do. Do you feel that? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'll talk to you guys. I'm actually going to make another video and shit. I have like things to do today. So many things to do. Do you want to hear the last thing? This is going to sum it up for you. So you know how expensive turkeys are, right? They're about, what, 30, depending on the size of the bird, what, $30, $35, $30, right? For a turkey. Guess what? Just from being friendly with people, and I think that she was just really grateful that I listened, and I care from my heart. I care. She was like, girl, I have 2 frozen turkeys. You can have one. Just come by, go pick it up. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? I'm sorry I'm swearing, but I was just like, you know what? And that is the reason why I came home, and I'm like, I want to make this video. Because what I get in my life, I'm hoping that somebody else can get in their life. Just open yourselves up, warm up that love, and extend, and you will receive. So that's how I'm going to end it. Okay, bye. Yeah, I'm going to have trouble shutting this thing off. I lost my tripod with this wacky makeshift thing. Oh no, I don't want to mess it up.